Get ready, coaches, to have your mind blown as this video uncovers the current state about artificial intelligence in coaching. In this video, I will check whether AI software like ChatGPT can effectively replace human coaches, you and me. I share the given answers by these AI programs, including ChatGPT and U.com, and I'm providing my own humble opinion on the matter. Additionally, you will have the opportunity to witness a live coaching conversation where I put ChatGPT to the test and see if it can truly coach me. Don't miss a moment. My name is Matthias, and you are watching Who Coaches? This is Coaching. What's up, coaches? Matthias here. In this video, I will provide insights into the capabilities of AI software like ChatGPT and U.com. As these language model techniques continue to evolve, some of you may have wondered if they can truly replace professional human coaches. The short answer is no, at least not yet. This is a quote from an answer that U.com gave me as a return to this question. But let's dive deeper into the subject, coaches. At first glance, it may seem like ChatGPT or U.com could replace professional coaches altogether. However, and I will show you later in detail, there are several reasons why this isn't necessarily true. But first, let's have a look to ChatGPT itself. I put a question into the prompt. Can you coach me by using the GROW model by Serge or Whitmore? And first, it seems that it provides an overview about what the GROW model is. Even though I misspelled John's last name, sorry for this. Oh, and then it really asked me a coaching question. What is it that you would like to achieve? That's quite a good start. I would have phrased the question a bit differently, but nevertheless, it is a question in the goal-setting phase. For those of you who are not familiar with the GROW model, I have made a very short video about it, just 2 minutes long. Let's move on. My reply to this first GPT coaching question is: want to be more attractive to potential clients as a management consultant. Let's see the response. It's a suggesting question. ChatGPT, the language model, assumes that I have obstacles to overcome. Technically, it's a reality question. But I did not mention at all that I want to talk about obstacles. I just think the model has taken it from the definition provided above. A professional human coach would take information in non-judgmentally and would not presuppose that there are obstacles to overcome. Despite from that, a human coach would let me answering the question. Instead, ChatGPT tells me something about the coaching process itself. I'll try to bring now ChatGPT back to coaching mode. Can you coach me on this topic? And what happens? It comes up with a question, yes, but again, instead of keeping silence and letting me answering, it provides already potential answers to this question. And it sticks to the assumption that I have to overcome obstacles. So let me try harder. Can you act like a coach asking me questions? It seems to be a very difficult question. Ah, sure, you're happy to do so. Really? ChatGPT takes my prompt literally and replies with a list of questions, so plural. It has completely misunderstood my intention. Okay, let's be more specific. I'd rather like to have a dialogue where you ask me a coaching question and I will respond to the question and then you ask me the next question. Let's see what happens. Again, my intention wasn't taken. I get a list of questions. Again. Okay, let's try it differently. I would just put a complaint into the prompt. As some coaching clients, do complain, they try to push away responsibility to you, to the coach. That's what I do now as the coaching client of ChatGPT. Even in a niche, competitors also claim that they are good in their job as well. So I have difficulties to demonstrate my uniqueness. And see, that works. I can lean back and watch this machine answering, giving me tips, and yes, some questions, but this is not the way coaching works. This will not raise my self-awareness, neither my level of responsibility nor my self-belief. When you want to understand more about the key 3 effects coaching intends to achieve, watch my video 3 key effects of coaching that you need to know. Bottom line, obviously, ChatGPT does not really interact like a human coach, period. Based on this little example, I come to the following conclusions, which, by the way, are also answered provided by U.com. Number one, while ChatGPT or U.com may be able to simulate a conversation or help find answers, they really cannot replicate human connection that comes from an experienced human coach who understands their clients' unique needs and goals. Second, human interaction is still key when it comes to building relationships between coach and coaching clients. Professional human coaches will keep the right level between rapport and challenge with their clients so that their clients' self-awareness raise, their clients take ownership, so responsibility, and have gained self-belief. Number three, professional human coaches are trained in understanding people's emotions and motivations. They have emotional intelligence. These capabilities only humans possess, and no amount of artificial intelligence can replicate them. Just yet. These 3 points and the conclusion were quotes taken from U.com. But let's think a little further, coaches. What if ChatGPT or U.com or other AI models understand the concept of pushing back the responsibility to the coaching clients? Then I guess these models would stick to asking questions. Further, if they got access to coaching clients' webcams, they could use micro-mimic techniques to identify their emotions and react appropriately. So they could keep a balance between challenge and rapport to raise self-awareness of coaching clients, keep them taking ownership, and finally lift their self-belief. Or ChatGPT, what do you think about that? You have the last word. I quote, "Language models like ChatGPT can provide helpful information, ask questions, and perform specific tasks, but they do not have the ability to emphasize, understand emotions, and provide professional support. The human touch, experience, emotional intelligence, and human interaction a coach can provide are irreplaceable." It is important to note that ChatGPT is an AI-based model. It's designed to assist and provide information, but it's not a substitute for professional help. Really? At least for now. I will keep an eye on you, ChatGPT and U.com. Coaches, that were my insights into the coaching capabilities of AI programs like ChatGPT and U.com. At least for today, it doesn't seem that they are competitors to us, the coaches. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, please. Thank you so much for taking your time and watching this video. My name is Matthias, and I see you back soon here on Who Coaches. This is Coaching. I hereby invite you to watch the entire playlist, Coaching Fundamentals, a free and brief course about coaching basics that anyone basically could use for their own benefit, be it you as coach or someone who wants to become a coach, or even for managers who want to unleash the potential of their team members.